Hey, it's Glitter Gammy. Gammey. Can't forget the E-Y. Glitter Gammy. I am not only on YouTube. Thanks for finding me here. I'm also on, what am I on? TikTok. Jeez, I'm on TikTok, y'all. I'm on Facebook. I don't really do the Facebook thingy as much as I should. But what we're doing today is continuing to finish this book and put it together. So I showed you how to sew the signatures in. We got our beautiful 4 signatures sewn in beautifully. It's a little trying, but we got them. All 4 signatures. And we know this is the top. How? Because we had our little mark thing here. And we also have our strings hanging out the bottom. So what we're going to do next is put our signature block on our lined spine. We're going to attach it into our book that we have started cover to make. Our cover is being made, processing at the moment. Now, this spine is just a tad, a smidge too wide for this cover. So what we're going to do is trim it. Just a tad, a smidge. It's a 3.5 inch spine. Is it 3.5 or 4 inch? Let's see. 3.5 inch spine. Phew. So it's 3.5 inches across with 4 signatures in it. The lighter color is my beginning signature. The darker one is my end signature. I also know this is top from bottom because of my strings hanging at the bottom. You can leave them and put dangles on them. You do whatever you want. Cut them, whatever. So what I'm going to do right now is cut the edges off of here, which is going to be a straight cut across. Gosh, I hope so. And it will be perfect. Okay, nothing I do is ever perfect. I try, but most of the time I don't succeed on perfect. But I try. There we go. Got that one. Let's trim this one up. It's just a tad. Like, seriously, it's a tiny, tiny bit. And of course, one side cuts straight across, no issue. The other side, tons of issues. It's fine. And hopefully it's straight. But we will get it. No matter what, it's going to happen. I know this is my bottom because of the strings. I know this is the back because of the color. But I did each side, each signature. And then we're going to have to glue this in. But let's see how it fits now. Oh, much better. Much better. And see all the spaces between the signatures? That's a good thing because I like to fill my books up. They get filled up. And there we go. So it's going to be a little tight on the top. I could probably drop it just a bit down. I don't know. Let's see. Will it go down a bit? Gonna check. Yeah, it goes down just a tad. And that's all I wanted it to do, is come down a bit. We can always trim it if we need to. It dropped down off that thing, because off the spine, because of the way I did the book cover, which is fine. And you can always trim it. You can always make it go better. Just play with it until you get it where you want it. Does it matter if it pokes out? No, absolutely not. It could poke at the top, the bottom, the sides. Doesn't matter. Okay, so what we're going to do is add our glue. I like to use Fabrifix. I'm not sponsored. I just like their glue. I like all the beacon glues. Yep, they are giving trouble lately. Past couple of years, they've had a burping issue, apparently. Sounds like one of my children. But anyway, so I'm going to put a load of glue. I need my spine to stay in there. So I'm dropping a load of glue here. Do it to it. Now, what I've found is when these bottles, all the air is let out because I'm holding it tight for a while, right? I'm letting the air out. It's going to need to burp. I'm not going to sit there and burp it every time I use it. I just slam it a couple of times on the desk. That gets the glue to go down. Keeps it from boiling over a little. Is it 100%? Nope. But it kind of sort of works. So try it. See if you like it. So there, we've got our spine in. It's a blind spine. And I'm going to push down and try to get it to set really well in here. Really, really well. I put a lot of glue. It's going to have spillage. That's okay. I don't mind spillage. I do mind when things unglue. That bothers me. I'm sure it bothers all of you too. We don't want the stuff to come out. We want the book to stay together. We need the book to stay together. So just keep pressing down. The great thing about Fabrifix is that it does glue quickly. Not as quick, in my opinion, not as quick as, what do you call the other white glue? I mean, the white glue. This stuff. This stuff is a lot quicker. The art glitter glue, it does cling quicker, but I don't like it because it doesn't give me as much of an opportunity to move what I need to move the way I want to. There is no right and wrong glue. There's what you like and what you want to work with. That's it. Don't let anybody tell you, oh, you have to use this or that. I have my opinions, just like everybody else. I will tell you that I'm careful about any kind of white glue because a lot of the white glue, like the school glue, it's very wet. It's a wet white glue. Doesn't dry as quickly, and it tends to, for me, make things bubble up, get fatter, swell up, however you want to say it. And it doesn't dry as quickly, and I don't find it holds as well. Now, if it's really old paper, which is what I use a lot of, it does work okay for me with old paper, because old paper is going to be much more porous. The fibers are weaker, and it does hold better. Not better, it does hold well. But I still like to use my Fabrifix on pretty much everything. I use it on everything. Like I'm making a porcelain doll head decoration right now, and it even works on that, which kind of surprised me. I thought I was going to need E6000 to glue jewelry onto a porcelain doll head. But nope, didn't need it. Fabrifix is working just fine. So I apologize. I'm sniffling. The weather's changing. I'm in Louisiana, where the weather changes every 10 minutes, it feels like. All right, so we've got our signatures sewn in, and now we've got our blind spine glued in. So that keeps this from being full of string. I don't want that. I wanted this part to hang down. These are going to get covered. This is going to get more decorated, and we will have a nice looking book by the time we're done. So because we added a whole bunch of glue, we've got to make sure that it stayed together. It stayed holding in the parts that I wanted to hold. So I'm just going to keep rolling over it. And this, if you haven't seen the video on how to put these signatures together, they are 5 whole signatures. And I did a whole video, you can go back and watch it, of how to put the 5 holes, how to measure it. I did it as best I could. I hope you understood it. I hope it didn't make you as crazy as it kind of made me. It's just a very thought-intensive process for me because it's math. Yes, I'm a teacher. Yes, I know how to do math. Does it still confuse me? Yes. Do I have something wrong? Probably. But it's good. It's all good. It works out in the wash. It really does. So go back and watch that video. Now, on this video and the last video, if you put a comment with a question, a viable question, a good question, a question that is answerable for me and will help out other people watching the video, then you will be entered into a drawing that I'm going to have. Haven't decided what's going to be in the drawing. It might be a box of ephemera. It could be a book that I make. I don't know yet. But just ask questions so that I know people are watching this video and I know that my instruction is working out for you. And you'll be entered into a drawing. Then once I do the drawing, I will contact you or put a notification and you contact me. Let me know how to get the whatever to you. It could be a gift certificate. It could be anything. It could be glue. Who knows? I don't know yet. But you will have a chance in the drawing if you ask a question that helps your friends, as well as isn't, just some random silly question. Are there any silly? No, there's no silly questions. But I didn't want to make it a comment because then people will just comment with silly things. So ask a question and I will enter your name into a drawing. You'll know it's been entered when I answer the question and I put you've been entered. So for this video, the last video, and possibly the upcoming video, until we finish this book, you will get entered into a drawing. So eventually I'll give you a date of the drawing and I'll try to, I'll do it live maybe, because I didn't know, but I can go live on YouTube. And if you want to follow me on TikTok, they're mostly at night. I'm trying to switch it to days, but I don't know if that's going to happen. We're trying. I'm trying. I do better at night, though, so we'll see. We'll see what happens, y'all. We shall see. So my signatures, just so you know, my signatures are 21 pages. I'm sorry, not 21 pages. They are 11 to 12 pages. And multiply that by 2, then that gives you the total number of pages per signature. And I stick with usually 11 to 12 pages. Right now what I'm doing is training the pages so that they're not all over the place. Normally my last thing to do is to decorate the cover completely and finish it. So for now we're going to work on the ephemera inside this book in the next few videos. Tell me what you want to see, and if I make that, I will put it in a video. If that's the kind of ephemera I don't mind making. There are some things that I refuse to make, and if you hit on that, I will let you know. Yay, you found the one I will not do. There's like 2 that I won't do, only because I have tried them. They drive me crazy, and so no, I'm not going to do them, but I'm not going to tell you what they are. You got to figure it out. And if you watch my TikToks, you might even know what they are. So we will start putting pockets and ephemera into this book. I do vintage journals. They are junk journals. And the majority of the ones I do are vintage. And I try to stick with that theme. Does it always happen? No. Of course not. Of course not. So we're going to have to do something with this. Decorate it up when we finish decorating the inside of the book. So, for now, we've got our 4 signatures in. We've trained our papers for the most part. They will continue to be trained as we work through the book. My books, I sell them in my Etsy shop. They are guaranteed books. So if you purchase a book from me, and I don't know, a year from now, the pages fall apart, they fall out, and it's not because you left it in the rain or you put it in your refrigerator and forgot it overnight. I don't know if that would mess up a book, but just in case, then I guarantee them. And I will either show you how to fix it or I'll have you send it to me and I'll repair it. But I do guarantee these books because I don't let my books leave until I know that they're going to be okay. If you treat them with respect and you do all the things, they have been messed with by the time you get them. I've done a lot of work in them, and so I know that they're not going to fall apart. They shouldn't. If they do, something happens, a page comes undone or whatever, I will give you a free personalized lesson on how to fix that issue. And if it doesn't work, then I will take the book back and either fix it for you or send you another book. So, yay. That's how I operate. You're not going to find too many people that do that. I've never heard of anybody else doing it, actually. But that's how much confidence I have in my books. That they will survive even me. And if you can survive me, you're doing great. So, that's how it works, guys. I do have a lot of little tricks and things on how to repair stuff, how to make it look better, all the things. And I will tell you one right now. If you want your book to continue, when you get it, it's going to smell like coffee, or it should. And if it doesn't and you want it to, or if it loses that coffee smell, which it will, after a while, it does lose that coffee smell. You want it to smell like coffee again, you can take a spritz bottle of coffee and water, and I mix mine with a little bit of rubbing alcohol just to make sure that my bottle doesn't get full of mildew or mold. And you spritz a page, let it dry or dry it. Use a hair dryer if you have that. If you have a heat tool, use that. And dry it, and your book will smell like coffee again. So, in the meantime, I'm going to let you go this time. This is a short, quick video. Well, short, maybe not quick. Anyway, thanks for coming by. I'm Glitter Gammy. I appreciate you coming in. Remember, it's Gammey for Gammy. And I shall see you again soon. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Do all the things. Like, share, subscribe, follow. Find me on TikTok. I am on Facebook as well. And thanks again. Appreciate the love. Bye for now.